everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's V, and today is an exciting video because today I'm going to talk about the 10 sci-fi books that I want to read relatively soon. So I really want to read more sci-fi because I guess if you know me by now, I read fantasy a lot of fantasy. So I want to branch out, and read some sci-fi. I don't think I've read sci-fi at all. I don't think so. Wow, I'm blanking. I read mostly fantasy. Maybe I've read fantasy that has a mix of sci-fi, but never really just sci-fi. So, I want to rectify that today. I've compiled a list of 10 books that I want to read. Hopefully this list is helpful to you if you want to get into sci-fi like myself. So this list is basically a mix of YA sci-fi and adult sci-fi. So, let's get right into the list and let's start with a YA sci-fi, which of course it is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. No doubt it'll be good because, again, it's Brandon Sanderson. All I know about this is a girl named Spencer who wants to become a pilot like her father before her. But her father was exiled and blacklisted by something he has done to the Empire, and because of that, it's really hard for Spencer to get into this pilot school. A lot of these books I don't know a lot about, but I tend to do that with my books, I just want to go in and be surprised by what's going to happen. But if you want to know more information about any of these books I talk about, it'll be linked down below for you to check out. Now, the second book I want to talk about is Illuminae, or the Illuminae Files by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This is a very popular YA sci-fi series, and there is 3 books in this series, Illuminae being the first. And Illuminae is about these 2 protagonists, Katie and Ezra, who have just broken up, and they have to go on this adventure to basically try and help this war of 2 rival planets. Again, that's all I know, that's all I want to know. But what's really cool about this book and this series as a whole, it's that is told in mixed media form. Like this, and like this. Just chats and newspaper clippings and just everything, and I'm so excited to read this. I know this seems like a really thick book, but because it's just told in mixed media form, I know I'm gonna fly through it. Now let's dive into the classics of sci-fi. So the first one is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. So this book is basically set in the future where you can jump into virtual worlds like video games, and you can just escape to that world and play competitions with other people that are in this world, and I think that's extremely cool. Again, so excited to read this. It's so many people's favorites, and after this, maybe I'll watch the movie. But a lot of people say that they don't like the movie. So I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. Should I watch the movie or should I not watch the movie? The fourth book is The Martian by Andy Weir. This is about a man who got to go to Mars first and then he's stranded there. So he tries to basically live on Mars, try and grow things and do stuff on Mars basically to survive. Again, this is so many people's favorites and I've heard it is very funny. So I can't wait for that. And also there is a movie for this that stars Matt Damon. A lot of people love the movie as well as the book, so I'll definitely watch the movie after I read the book. Now the fifth book is another classic, and that is Dune by Frank Herbert. I can honestly say that I don't know anything about this book at all. I'm sure it's about like rival planets and war and political intrigue and like feud between empires. Like there's always a feud, and it's again so many people's favorites, so I'm going to give it a shot. And I definitely want the anniversary edition because it's so beautiful. Can't wait to read it, and it is highly recommended by my friend Alex from Life by the Book. He just started his YouTube channel and you guys should definitely check him out. He is great. I'm pretty sure he just reads sci-fi and fantasy as well, adult, I'm pretty sure. So I'll link his channel down below for you guys to check it out. Now the 7th book, let me introduce you to the October book of Shelf Space Book Club. So if you haven't checked out Shelf Space Book Club, definitely do. This is created by Jessie Mae. I will link her announcement video, and also definitely come join the Discord because it is a lot of fun, a lot of amazing people, and you'll just have such a good time. So anyway, the 7th book is Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. Can't wait to read this. I'm pretty sure it's I want to say 9 or 8 book series, and I really hope I love this first one so I can continue all the way. Again, don't know anything about this. Pretty sure there is a war going on. Someone finds something that can help stop the war. So excited though. Alright, our 8th book is, I missed number 6, didn't I? So our 6th book is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is about a guy named Jason who has a wife and a son, and he's just living his normal life until one day he gets kidnapped. And he wakes up on a gurney where some stranger in a hazmat suit is leaning down to him and saying, "Welcome back." And he finds out that his wife is not his wife, and his son was never born. How freaking twisted is that? I am so excited to read this book. It's just so intriguing, and I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? This book was highly recommended by Jessie Mae, by the way, and can't wait to read it. She absolutely loved it as well. Now, the 8th book is Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. I've read his other sci-fi book. Oh, what? Look at that! I've read a sci-fi book called The Test. It's a very, very short book. Pretty sure it's like 100-something pages. And I really liked it. I liked his writing style and his concepts. So Sleeping Giants is about this girl who is riding her newly gifted bike, and she falls down a hole and onto a giant metal hand. 17 years later, there are physicists and scientists trying to figure out where this giant metal hand came from. So this book is also part of a series, and this is a trilogy, I believe. So yeah, can't wait to read it. I'm intrigued. And number 9 is This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amal El Mohtar and Max Gladstone. This is essentially about 2 rival agents sending messages back and forth while they travel through time. I kind of understand this concept as Umbrella Academy. If you've seen Umbrella Academy, there are these 2 agents, and they basically travel through time, making sure events happen or making sure events don't happen. So it's kind of like that, I believe. And this is only 209 pages. It's a very short book. So I feel like I'm going to enjoy this based on the concept. So I'm very, very excited to read it. And now, I have saved the best for last. And that is, drumroll please, Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. Do I really need to give the synopsis for Jurassic Park? Like, do I really? Basically about someone that found a dinosaur DNA, and now they made dinosaurs again, and they made it into a park. I love the movies. Not so much Jurassic World, but I watched Jurassic World because there's dinosaurs in it, but I absolutely love the first 2 movies, I think. Just, so good. But for some odd reason, I didn't even know it was a book until recently. And I've heard the book goes into detail about how the dinosaurs were made, and also a lot more dinosaur scenes, and I'm so pumped. That's it, y'all. Y'all. I'm not even from America, like, ugh. Anyway, that's my list. I hope that list helped you if you're getting to sci-fi. Let me know if you have any other recommendations. Let me know down below in the comments so I can add them to my list. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!